Any questions?
Do you jog?
Do I jog? That sounded like a stalker who was trying to test me out. Do you know, you want to check how fit I am before you start following me? Because you're like, if you're jogging, mate, I into that. Like, I don't want to walk, but I'm not fucking running, you know what I mean? I do. I like to jog, yeah. How about yourself, my friend?
I am learning to jog.
You're learning to jog. Wow. This is so lovely. That feels like a really uplifting documentary, doesn't it? Learning to jog. And just you, like, and it's all like black and white. Da, na, na. I remember I saw Forrest Gump once and thought, I'd like that to be me. Da, na. How's your training going? It's kind of, it's mostly... What's the trickiest bit?
Step at a time.
You got step. Yeah, it's fine. Just... I've never heard someone say I'm learning to jog, because it's literally the only people that ever learn to jog are babies. And but it's such an adult thing. You'd never hear a baby go, "Oh, don't mind, I'm learning to jog." Like, do you know what I mean? It's just so. It's like hearing a baby go, "Oh, admin." Like you're not going to hear it. But you'd love to see it if you saw a little grown-up baby just go, "Oh, Wednesdays, just gotta get this baby weight off." I love watching kids run. It's one of my favourite things. My wife's mum, like you did all of that. So there was a lovely, sweet thing, and you've painted that image. Do you know what I mean? I like watching them run. Like my wife's mum used to be a teacher, and one day one of the dads didn't turn up to help. And she was like, "I need you to look after the kids. We're going to the zoo, and you need to be one of the dads." So I was like, "Yeah, great." It was fucking amazing, because the kids were just running around, like, looking at monkeys. It was one of the best days I've ever had in my life, just watching these kids, like... They were 5. I should have explained that at the beginning. Just a load of 16-year-olds who just... like you, just, you know, they just... Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to do it. Not doing it right. Come jogging with me. Would you like to come jogging with me?
It would be an honour.
I would love to do that, because I need a bit of company. The only person I jog with is my brother, and that's hard.
Okay.
Because he's slow. Do you know what I mean? He's like, I can't, because my tits are jiggling. Is that like... do you know, I did the marathon with my brother, and we met Princess Beatrice, right? And there was all these celebs, and my brother was literally walking around with, like, a big tub of Vaseline. Because when you do the marathon, your nips get they sort of chafe. And so my brother was just, like, literally walking up to royalty going, "No, you need to have some of this." He's trying to help, but it don't half look weird of like, "No, seriously, you need to put this Vaseline, because otherwise you..." This was the phrase, to royalty, you'll fuck them up. Do you know what I mean? And then, like, Natalie and Brulia. "Natalie, come here, love. I won't look. Sort out your nips, darling. You'll be all right, palaver. Yeah. Never mind torn, darling. They'll be ripped to pieces. There you go." So that was that. But I'd love to go jogging with you. Any other questions?
Can you do my BeReal?
Can I do what?
My BeReal is an app.
Can I do my BeReal? Oh, I'm 42. I find I'm terrified.
It's very simple. It's
Is
just
it?
a picture from the front and the back camera.
It's a picture from the front and the back. See, can you imagine if this was reversed? Right, and let's say I'm Britney Spears, and you're me, and you're like, "Oh, Britney, got to take a photo from behind and the front. Is that all right?" What does it entail?
The camera and the back camera. Not the front and back at you.
So you do the front camera and the back camera? Yeah. Am I mental? Like, how do we have a back camera? What is... Like, and I've never felt older. And look at this, people my age go, "Ha," and you don't know either. Like, so, because we're all thinking, kink.
Oh, your front camera. You know your selfie.
I don't know. I don't take pictures of my face. How does it work? I'll do it.
Take that, and then the other camera will point out.
So I just have to press that.
Yeah, that's all you want to do. But you know where you point to the back camera?
Yeah. that work? I don't know, yeah, it just looks like...
Yeah, but press the one in the corner, you'll see how it works.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite clever, yeah. Yeah. Technology. Right. Yeah, it's a good... Yeah, I know, that's what I look like, unfortunately. I'm told reliably by my cousins my look is very Homelander. That's fun. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So... Oh, God, that's a lot of gob, sorry. Any other questions? Did I enjoy any of the acts? I did, yeah. I watched Wolf Alice. They were ace. What else? I had a lovely burger. Do you know what I loved most about Reading? Like, it was sort of seeing like, it's all full of kids, right? So there's just kids, and they're all... As in, it's full of terrified 18-year-olds. So they're kind of like, the boys are all walking off, like they've got no tops on. They're trying to do this sort of Jack Grealish look, and they kind of got, you know what I mean? And they've got little bum bags to go across, and they're kind of giving it all that. And the girls have got like them jeans and the kind of asses hanging out, and they're kind of a bit nervy too. And you're walking along, and you realise how fucking... I was with my friend Kumar, who's 50, and I was like, mate, it felt like as we were walking alongside all of them, we're like, we're a couple of sperm that probably shouldn't reach the egg. Like... So, yeah, I love that. It was fun. But you can't do that joke because they were like, don't joke, don't laugh at me. I don't know who I am. I know. It's because you're 18. No one does. It's cool. Relax. Any other questions?
What's your dog called?
What's my dog called, darling? I'll tell you what my dog's... Tell you what, that was all right, that. Fuck it up. You got a lovely, sweet face, but you got the fucking voice of Ray Winston, haven't you? Like, here's a question for you, darling. What's your hound? What's he called? What's he go by? His name is Archie. You got a girl? You got a dog? Have you got a dog? You got a dog? Yeah. What's your dog called? Bonnie. Bonnie? I used to have a dog called Bonnie. She's dead. But I did, and she looked a bit like Dobby. And she was a whippet crossed with a Labrador, and genuinely, when she died, the next day, we used to live in this sort of country, and there was a field that backed onto our house, and a deer came to the window during Emmerdale, and my mum, no word of a lie, was like, that's Bonnie, that is. She's come back as a deer because she loved Emmerdale. And you know when someone's so cut up, you're not allowed to laugh. You're like, yeah. Probably exactly what she's doing in the afterlife. Do you know what I mean? Like she's dead. You go, I'm dead. I've got my perfect body. I live forever in the glory of the future life when I've died. Wouldn't mind going back and just seeing what happened to the dingles. Like, better jump in this deer.